You are watching Political Point Magazine. Where the right is right and the left, well, the left is always on the wrong side of history. Because political minds want to know. So enjoy a conservative point of view. And let's talk pea soup. With tonight's top stories. What happened in Nevada and South Carolina over the weekend? We will talk about all that. Trump wins in South Carolina and Hillary gains in Nevada. Now, yes. And poor old Jeb Bush drops out of the race. We send our condolences. After all, he may have to change his slogan now to Trump could go all the way. Yep. And Americans mourn the death of Justice Antonin Scalia. But guess who was not at the funeral? Yeah, you guessed it, the president was not at the funeral. I don't know why, but the White House gives us a pathetic answer to that question. And I'm going to talk about how the media has underestimated Donald Trump drastically. We will talk about all of this and more when we take it to the phones and talk to you, the viewers. Yep. All of this coming into play here. Yep. And we welcome you to another edition of Political Point Magazine. Yep. All right. So now, my friends, yep, we want to talk about a lot of things that have been going on today. And it is in the interest of the American people now that we've gone through South Carolina for the Republicans and Nevada for the Democrats. Okay. Now, and in this, now, Trump wins. Okay. Trump wins in South Carolina. Okay, and I want to get into this. We got to, we got to get into what happened in Nevada and South Carolina. Okay, well, Trump wins big. Okay, in South Carolina. Now, and I'm going to discuss all of this now because we need to get this in perspective here of the American voter here. Okay, so now, so Trump wins big in South Carolina here, and unfortunately, I don't have the clips of the speeches because I was working. But anyhow, we go into South Carolina where Trump wins big, and surprisingly, on his heels, Marco Rubio came in second, along with Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz was in third place, and followed by Kasich in fourth place. Actually, no, it was Bush in fourth place. Bush was in fourth place. Kasich was in fifth place, and Ben Carson came in last. Okay, but Donald Trump here. Okay, now if you look at the delegate count here. Okay, and I want to bring that down too. Okay, so you go down to the delegate count here. Okay, the winner take all. Okay, right here. Donald Trump wins 67%. Okay, this is the GOP delegate count here. 67. Trump has 67. Cruz has 11. Marco Rubio has 10. Kasich has 5. And Carson has 3. Okay, and we're gonna discuss in a bit here. Okay, that delegate count on the Democratic side, because Trump emerges. You know, he finishes the week with a big win in South Carolina here. Okay, and over the weekend. Okay, after winning the South Carolina primary, Donald Trump should continue to benefit from the splintered Republican field. Okay, well in that article they call it splintered, but I don't believe it's splintered one bit. We have more diversity in the Republican field. Okay, but and I'm gonna talk about this now. March super. Okay, so March 1st we start Super Tuesday. Okay, March 1st. Okay, Super Tuesday. We get the Super Tuesday, which is Texas, Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee, and Oklahoma, and Arizona, Massachusetts, Virginia, Minnesota, and Arkansas. All right, and also other contest states through March now are Florida, Ohio, Arizona, Louisiana, Indiana, Michigan, Massachusetts, Utah, and DC. You know, and then all the other states. So then after that, in March, it's winner take all. Okay, so but this, my friends, is quite precedented. I think for Donald Trump there. Okay, Donald Trump wins triumphantly, and I say this with great pleasure here. Now I'm going to show you something that I think is quite interesting here. Okay, now the media now have underestimated Trump. Okay, they really have. Okay, I mean after all, there is. Okay, now there is the issue of Trump's little battle with the pontiff. Okay, now I do want to stress this here. Okay, because Donald Trump, okay, is now the media have really have underestimated Donald Trump. Okay, now, and I'm going to bring this up here. Okay, now because despite everything that Donald Trump has said and been involved with, okay, now okay, this is what the pontiff said here. Okay, and we're going to take you to
a person who thinks only about building walls, wherever they may be, and not of building bridges, is not Christian. This is not the gospel.
Mm-hmm. And then here's how Trump responded. Now mind you, the pontiff said that. Okay, the pontiff said that. Okay, soon after, he took a trip to Mexico, right? Okay, now almost defending the Mexican people, but Trump, in all of this, Trump also mentioned that the Vatican has a wall around it too. So the Trump questioning, or the pontiff questioning Trump didn't seem to, and this happened before the South Carolina primaries, okay? And by the way, Trump got a lot of Catholics to vote for him, okay? So Trump got the Catholics, and he got the evangelicals, which were supposed to go to Cruz, and so in all this, okay, in all this, here's what Trump, here's the way Trump responded to the Pope. Okay.
If and when the Vatican is attacked by ISIS, which, as everyone knows, is ISIS's ultimate trophy, I can promise you that the Pope would have only wished and prayed that Donald Trump would have been president. For a religious leader to question a person's faith is disgraceful.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so here we have a religious leader, okay, the Pope Francis, okay, getting into politics. Okay, now, and I don't believe that this should be I don't believe this should be the pontiff's territory here. Obviously the pontiff was wrong, okay, and the Catholics, ironically, the media. I'm going to show this picture here, okay. The media have underestimated Trump, okay. Now, in this battle with the Pope, okay, here's what the Daily News, the liberal Daily News said, or had on its front cover of Trump, okay, the Antichrist. And then here's the New York Post, okay, you see that? Yeah, you see that right there, okay, but in all of this, okay, I think the media have underestimated Trump, or to use the George W. Bush term, misunderestimated Trump. Okay, and I'm gonna go through all of this, because Trump wins triumphantly. Okay, the media have misunderestimated Trump. Okay, and this is why. Okay, now, despite at the first debate, Megyn Kelly, okay, after Megyn Kelly questioned Trump about his insults towards women, and at the first Republican debate, and now Trump described Kelly as overrated, with blood coming from out of her whatever, and then there was Ted Cruz, his battle with Ted Cruz. All right, Trump threatened to sue Cruz over the candidate's birth and an attack ad. All right, and then there was Jeb Bush. Trump has mocked Bush for months, calling the former Florida governor low energy, a low energy candidate, right? And then there was Lindsey Graham, okay, who dropped out of the race after attacking Trump. The South Carolina senator ended his 2016 bid late last year, and has continued to criticize Donald Trump, but Trump described Graham as a disgrace and a nut job. You know, so and you know, Lindsey Graham was the one that put out that video, how to destroy your cell phone. You know, and then even after Donald Trump said that McCain was not a war hero, you know, he still rises after every attack on Donald Trump. After every attack, now. Donald Trump has proven to be kind of like the Donald Trump has proven to be the most powerful force in the Republican Party. All right. Now I want to get into this because now we have Trump. And it appears that you know, Donald Trump has broken the barriers, has broken through all of the barriers. Okay? The media has underestimated Trump. Okay, I believe Trump could go all the way, and even because even after every attack here. All right, we see that Trump just continues to rise above the fray, and it doesn't matter what he says or how he says it. You know, he's just the man. You know, and I seriously believe that after all of the attacks, even after all of the attacks that the other Republican candidates have gone against Donald Trump. You know, if he gets the nomination and then goes on to go against the Democrat nominee, whether it be Hillary or Bernie Sanders, I think Donald Trump would win handily. You know, Donald Trump would beat him, and that's the facts. My friends, you just don't mess with the Trumpster. All right, you just don't mess with the Trumpster. All right, now I want to show something here that is quite interesting. Okay, on that note. Okay, yep. Okay, now on that note now. Okay, on that note. Okay, now you have underestimated Trump. Now this is a little video montage. Okay, this is a little video montage, okay, of all the candidates now that have, let's see, of all the people that have attacked Trump, okay, mostly the candidates, but take a look at this, okay, take a look at this, okay, and they have second guessed Trump to be just this reality TV star. Okay, but in all of that, I'm warning you that if you just played down Trump and just disregarded him as a reality TV star, then you're sadly mistaken. Okay, because look at how far he's gotten. Okay, just take a look at this.
Was building a reality TV show.
They've got a reality TV star.
He's a reality TV star.
He's, the classic reality TV character.
Some sort of reality star shtick.
Almost reality TV type of way.
So everybody that has so my advice to everybody that has totally disregarded Trump. Just, I think you should rethink your second guessing and disregarding, because Trump is a powerful force right now in the Republican Party, and I think it's time to just realize that he's actually the candidate that will bring the Republican Party to victory. right now. So you know, I'm warning you. You know, you shouldn't second guess Trump. Okay, now it's getting to that point right now. It's getting to that point right now. Many people thought, and you know, many people thought that Trump wouldn't do it, wouldn't be able to do it. But he's moving up in the world. Okay, now I want to get to the Democrats now. Okay, in the primary, in the caucus, the Nevada caucus here. All right. Now, whoops, wrong. Okay. The Hillary Clinton now has come up with her victory there. Okay, we want to get back to this headline here. All right, but Hillary Clinton wins in Nevada very narrowly, though. By the way, okay, very narrowly though. The two candidates on the Democrat side, Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton, have been courting the black vote very much in this past week, and it's just ridiculous because the Democratic Party is not the party that even supports the blacks and minorities. All right, they are just trying to cater to the blacks and not doing anything. When you've got to realize here that it was the Republicans that gave the blacks and minorities equal rights and opportunity in this country. All right, so Hillary wins in Nevada very narrowly though. Okay, so tell me, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Now rap star what's his name? Oh yeah, Killer Mike. Okay, Killer Mike came out in support of Bernie Sanders. Okay, right? And I want to show you this because this, oh my goodness. Okay, now Killer Mike came out in favor of Bernie Sanders, and I'm gonna show you this clip because it needs to be shown. All right, it needs to be shown here. All right, so we get into that, which now, but yeah, and let me tell you, okay, let me tell you that yeah, okay, so here it is, okay. This is what happened. Okay, Killer Mike, a rapper, comes out in support of Bernie Sanders, and here's what he said.
I talked to Jane Elliott a few weeks ago, and Jane said, "Michael, a uterus doesn't qualify you to be president of the United States. You have to have policy that's reflective of social justice. Paying women a fair wage is social justice. Making sure that minorities have jobs is social justice. Ending a drug war is social justice."
Okay, now that, you know, well, you know, I agree somewhat with his premise there. All right, but you know, it just goes to show you how the Democrats have just been trying to, you know, in his statement there, he doesn't realize that you know, he's supporting Bernie Sanders, but Bernie Sanders' policies are not gonna help the blacks, the minorities. They're not gonna help the black community. Okay, it's gonna dig them deeper into poverty. All right, and so this, this whole notion that the Democrats are looking out for you, it's not happening. Okay, it's not happening under President Obama. Okay, black unemployment rate is the highest it's been in over a decade now. Okay, and this is how I gotta show this, okay, too, but before I get to Jeb Bush dropping out of the race, okay, let me show you what Hillary Clinton did in Nevada, okay, and this, my friends, okay, Hillary Clinton barks like a dog, and okay, she was talking about Republicans. And this commercial that had a dog that barked when somebody lied. Okay, and she was talking about how to apply that to the Republicans. All right, take a look. Okay, take a look at this. This is the most disgraceful thing I've ever seen.
I'm trying to figure out how we can do that with the Republicans. Oh, the Great Recession was caused by too much regulation.
Excuse me, Hillary. No. That's just... that's appalling. That is appalling. Hillary Clinton barking like a dog. Okay? Now, when I get to the call-in segment, okay, that's gonna be my alarm. Okay? That's gonna be my alarm. Okay, so if I catch someone lying to me, okay, if you call in, okay, and you say something out of line or lying, I'm gonna play, and you say something that's not true or lying, then my friends, I'm going to sound the alarm. Okay, then my friends, I'm going to sound the alarm. Okay, this is if you're caught lying, right? Then you're gonna get this. Yeah, you're gonna get that. Okay, so if you're caught lying, okay, yeah. But anyway, before I get to the phones now. Okay, it's often sad now that we have to talk about this. Oh wait, actually, before I want to get into okay, wait, hold up. Yeah, I want to get into Justice Scalia. Okay, now Justice Scalia now has Justice Scalia now. Americans mourn the death of Justice Scalia right now. Okay, and but let me tell you something here. Okay, let me tell you something here. Okay, about this. Obama did not go to the funeral. Why is that? Well, this is what the White House told us about that.
The President will pay his respects to Justice Scalia and his service to the country by traveling to the Supreme Court tomorrow.
Why wouldn't he just go to the funeral to do that?
Well, as I also noted yesterday, Vice President Biden, who is somebody that had his own personal relationship with Justice Scalia and his family, will be representing the administration at the funeral. There's so much rancor and politics and partisanship that we allow ourselves to get drawn into different corners, to the extent that some people actually want to use the funeral of a Supreme Court justice as some sort of political cudgel. The President doesn't think that that's appropriate, and in fact what the President thinks is appropriate is respectfully paying tribute to high-profile, patriotic American citizens, even when you don't agree on all the issues.
Whatever. All right. Now, the president didn't go to the funeral, okay, obviously for political reasons, okay, because he is so dead set on and vexed on appointing his liberal nominee to the bench, okay, which, by the way, the U.S. Supreme Court now goes back in session, right? Is now back in session right now with just 8 justices, okay, 4 conservatives, 4 liberals, all right, and you know, and Canada, we are in the midst of we are in the midst of just changing this for the better now, okay. So now that is what we are here for. But now I want to get into, okay, you know, it's just sad after the primaries here, Jeb Bush has left the campaign trail, has suspended his campaign, you know, and it's a shame, you know. He tried hard to stop Donald Trump, and he just wasn't making it. He just wasn't making it. In on this lecture, you know, and it's shameful, you know. South Carolina is George W. Bush country, okay, is George W. Bush country, all right, and I wanna stress this. This is quite unprecedented, okay, for Donald Trump wins South Carolina and Jeb Bush drops out after being in 4th place there. All right, now Jeb Bush drops out of the race, and you know, it is a shame. It is a shame. Even after he recruited his brother, former President George W. Bush, because to campaign for him.
Well, that means the boss. Speaking of family, I think the voters should vote for the candidate who's got the most opinionated mother.
But Jeb Bush now has dropped out of the race. You know, he was always in single digits nationally, and he wasn't gaining any ground, even after he attacked Trump on several issues, and when Trump went after him and his family, you know, and he fought back, you know, it still didn't do any good, you know. And it just seems to me, you know, but it just seems to me like, you know, normally candidates drop out of the race when they're out of money, but Jeb Bush still had lots of money, you know, and he still has lots of money, you know. But you know, a friend of mine reads Onion News, and they had Jeb Bush to the letter, you know. Chalk one up for Onion News, all right, on there. But it's quite the shocker now. And on that note, I need to take it to the phones. So if you are out there listening, it is the 22nd of February, and let me know what you think of all of this. All right, my friends. Okay, 272-0319 is the number. I know you've been out there listening. Okay, while I'm waiting for calls here, all right, I do want to get into something else. Okay, I do want to get into something else. Okay, you remember now, Marco Rubio has had lots of has got Marco Rubio. Okay, yeah. Okay, so 272-0319. Okay, my friends, is the number. But while I'm waiting for calls here, I do want to mention that Marco Rubio has gotten quite an endorsement. And this was before the primaries in South Carolina. But he has gotten the endorsement of South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley. Okay, which, by the way, Nikki Haley did the GOP response to President Obama's last State of the Union. Right? And Nikki Haley is of Indian descent. Okay, but I just want to get that in there. Okay, but here we show.
I think it kind of oversimplifies the issue. I've disagreed with a lot of the things.
Wait. But anyhow, Marco Rubio got endorsed, and people are suggesting something very, very telling about the endorsement here. Okay.
Countries don't do that. So, I understand the Pope's. He's a spiritual leader.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Anyhow, but he was interviewed, and Megyn Kelly asked if that would be an excellent ticket if he were to get the nomination. All right. Take a listen to this. Okay, take a listen to this here.
You gave Senator Rubio your endorsement yesterday, and now all the headlines have been, what a dream ticket this would be for the Republican Party. Diversity in gender, in ethnicity, in religion, and people believe that you guys are partnering maybe more in just an endorsement, maybe possibly in a ticket. You see it that way?
Not at all. I've said that my plate is full. I'm not only a mom, I've got a daughter that's going off to college next year, a son that's in middle school. I've got a state that I love. We haven't finished doing all the work we want to finish here, so I'm totally content and happy in South Carolina. What I do want to see is America get a great president, and I know that we can do that with Marco Rubio.
Now, I mentioned...
You see that now? Now, Rubio got the endorsement of Governor Nikki Haley in there. And, it just, that would be a good ticket, okay? But it seems to me now that with Trump going all the way, okay, and, it just seems like Trump is going to get the nomination, okay? Now, many people are speculating over who will drop out of the race next, all right? And, some people are pointing towards maybe Kasich or even Ben Carson, but I believe this is what I personally believe. I think that Carson's going to stay in it for the long haul, and whoever gets the nomination, whether it be Donald Trump or anybody else, I think, or anybody else on the Republican field, they are going to pick Ben Carson as their VP. Okay, I think that's what's going to happen. Okay, so if it be Trump, I think we have a diverse field, and we have a diverse enough field that Donald Trump will pick his VP as Ben Carson. Ben Carson as VP. Okay, Trump Carson, because during the campaign, all throughout the campaign, Trump and Carson have become really close friends, really good friends. Okay, and Trump has even defended Carson throughout the whole campaign. So I believe that Trump will pick Ben Carson as his VP if he gets the nomination, and I do think now that with the momentum with Trump now, I do think that he would get the nomination, and I think he would go on to win the presidency, because the Democrats are crippled. Okay, and oh, by the way, in that primary, in the Nevada caucuses, by the way, this you might find shocking. Okay, voter turnout was low for the Democrats. It was low, but for the Republicans, it was high. Voter turnout, the enthusiasm level is really high for the Republicans, but it's really low for the Democrats. Can you believe that now? Now, oh, and let me get to this, okay? Now Trump, okay, so Trump is a Christian. He has said that he's Presbyterian. He has said that he's conservative, right? And many people have disputed that. But Trump makes a better president any day than any of the Democrats. Okay. Here's a little thing that Rush Limbaugh said about everything, and I'm gonna put the headline up. The media have underestimated Trump. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here now, and I'm gonna show this. All right, now, if you're a conservative and you want a conservative candidate, then the Reagan Republicans, someone that resembles the Reagan Revolution Republicans. This is what Rush Limbaugh said about this issue. All right, and comparing Trump and Cruz. Okay, take a listen.
Conservatism is your bag. If conservatism is the dominating factor in how you vote, there is no other choice for you in this campaign than Ted Cruz. Because you are this is the closest in our lifetimes we have ever been to Ronald Reagan.
Mm-hmm. So, now, Reagan conservatism is very important here. All right? Now, the conservative revolution all became in play a good part to Ronald Reagan. Okay, Reagan, one of the greatest presidents of our time, and I seriously believe that the Republicans nowadays, the Republican Party is the party to support for that revolution, the conservative revolution. And as the presidential field has gotten more narrow now for the Republicans, with Jeb Bush leaving the race, we now have 5 viable candidates. Now we have Trump, we have Marco Rubio, we have Ted Cruz, we have John Kasich, and we have Ben Carson. Okay, 5 viable candidates now. It seems now we are narrowing down the field here. Okay. And I do want to know what you people think of all of this. Okay, because if you notice, the last two cycles, both in Iowa, New Hampshire, and Nevada. And okay, for the Democrats, okay, it was really close. It was really close in Iowa for the Democrats. Okay, because we had Sanders and Hillary. All right, it was really close. Okay, in New Hampshire it was really close too. Okay, Hillary didn't sweep away with that. Okay, it was very close. In other words, Sanders has raised more money than Hillary, but he's also spending more money than Hillary. All right, but on the campaign trail, you know, it's very close between the two. And in the caucuses and the primaries, it's very close. In other words, Sanders is not letting up. All right, and this is a no holds barred campaign. You know, between two candidates on the Democrat side that are extremely bad for the country, and I don't even know why anybody is supporting them. Okay, now Hillary and Bernie Sanders, you know, you just don't you don't get any loonier or wackier than that. Okay, Bernie Sanders, the devout socialist, which socialism has not worked, has never worked, and it will not work. If Bernie Sanders becomes president of the United States, then God help us. We are in trouble. Okay, Bernie Sanders' package. Okay, now, does anybody know a lick about the man? I don't think they do. Okay, I don't think they do know anything about Bernie Sanders. All right. Now, he's a devout socialist, and he admits it. Okay, he believes in robbing the rich and stealing, and redistributing the wealth. But he doesn't realize that if you do that, then, my friends, it's not going to work. You're going to create more poor people in this country. He seriously believes that that the deck is stacked for the rich in this country. You know, and it's just totally ridiculous. You know, it's just the worst possible thing. Okay, now he says that he's going to give away all of this free stuff, free college, you know, free college. Let's see, free school, public schools, you know, and everything, you know. But but how are we? And he says he's going to pay for everything, free health care. Okay, yeah, free college, free health care, you know, and he's appealing to the younger voters, right? But you know, they don't understand that his whole package is going to put us deeper in debt, and it's going to put minorities like myself much more in poverty. All right, because right now under Obama, okay, both the candidates have been attacking Obama's policies for some reason. Even though Hillary has aligned herself with Obama, you know, she still attacks his policies. You know, mentioning that we need to raise the minimum wage. You know, and Bernie Sanders does this too. You know, we need to raise the minimum wage. You know, but you know, people don't understand a lick about these two candidates, these two horrible candidates, Hillary and Bernie Sanders. Horrible candidates. They're just outrageously radical. Okay, Hillary's the ultimate establishment candidate, and she is the most corrupt candidate. There's an FBI investigation into Hillary right now, and I don't understand why people are supporting her. You know, there's very low enthusiasm for the Democrats right now. All of the enthusiasm is really on the Republicans right now. So why even support Hillary or Bernie? You know, this puzzles me. You know, because, you know, the Democrats have been so wrong for so long, and if we have another Democrat in the White House, whether it be Bernie or Hillary, you know, we're in trouble, man. We're in trouble. The whole Democratic field was flawed to begin with. Okay. When they started out, they only had 5 candidates. You know, and then now it's whittled on down to two of the most radical and wrong candidates. You know, you know, is anybody out there paying attention? You know, I have always said, okay, and this will be my last words for the night, okay, I have always said, in order to save America, you must vote Republican, right? Because that's the way it is, folks. Vote Republican, all right? And let me put that on the screen again. Save America. Vote Republican. All right. Just have time for one call. Hello, you're on the air. What's on your political mind?
Well, I was wondering if you remember many years ago we had, I look like a white person, but I've got more Indian in me than white, but
yeah.
There was Julian Bond and Shirley Chisholm running. Were they running on the Republican or Democratic ticket?
Wait, who was it?
They were both black, or considered themselves black. Shirley Chisholm and Julian Bond.
Julian Bond.
And I thought, why? I don't know how far they got in the races, but if you would look it up, that this is the first 2 blacks that I would have voted for. And when I am declared a Republican, or signed up as my whole family did, I can't wait for the general election to come, because that's where I vote what they stand for.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, in the primary, we have to vote our own ticket.
Yep.
So next time, I hope to hear you that you might have looked up Julian.
Okay.
He's still political in San Francisco, I think.
Julian Bond.
Julian, yeah.
Name sounds familiar.
You'll remember them. They were after the Black Panthers, but they were...
Oh, wait, they would be Democrats. Yeah.
Well, that's one time I would have turned my vote, because I liked what they said as opposed to whoever they were running on. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know that, don't let it be forgotten, that they did run for the ticket. They got somewheres along the line. I don't know how far, but that was about the time Dianne Feinstein took over as mayor.
Yeah.
When Harvey Whitemilk, you know, she was a secretary.
Mm-hmm.
And when our mayor was killed in San Francisco, and I lived out in Alameda, California, she came into a political party. Started out as a secretary and immediately became mayor until the election would come up. I hope to hear you more, and I hope I can... Gosh, I wish I could record. I will. Well, I don't know when you're on next.
Oh, well, I'm on 7:30 Monday nights live. And then it reruns on at 11, and then it reruns again Wednesday nights at 8 and Saturdays at 3.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
But
before we go, I appreciate your character, and where you stand firm on your issues. More people should be very fair and balanced as you are.
Thank
you. I don't want Trump. God forbid you got Trump. I want a nice person like Reaganistic, you know. Okay?
All right. Well, we thank you for your call.
You're welcome. Bye.
That, my friends, is the last words for the night. Okay. We thank you for watching Political Point. Tune in next week. All right. We thank you for watching Political Points, where the right is right and the left is always on the wrong side of history. Follow me on Twitter at WilliamMetro2, and check me out on YouTube. All right. Once again, we thank you for watching Political Points, where the right is right and the left